Hey guys, welcome back to the CSCS event. It's round 2 at Cayuga. We have one of the best garages I've ever had. We got 300ZX over here, my friends. We've got my sexy ass bike. And then we have the race car. And then we have our daily driver, Teriyaki. But enough about the cars. 2-hour drive ahead of us. It's 5 a.m. We woke up at 4. I have a pit crew this time. So I'll see you on the road.
Like empires, we rise and then we fall. Can the tides calling, calling through it all? Titans watching, waiting.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are at Cayuga. As you've already heard in the intro, it is
I really have no
raining.
clue if we're gonna start the session or not.
So we're lining up right now. This was actually quite an entertaining session, as you will see.
Yeah.
But I'm taking out my friends for a couple laps of the session.
We're the only ones out on track. No
Until
one's else is
session
taking a risk.
5, you're gonna see probably someone in the passenger seat.
You really can't hear much.
No, you can't.
Good, you want some roadhead before we go?
This is all on GoPro.
This is all
Roll your
GoPro?
window down a little. If you want. Just a little. Ready?
Let's go.
Alright, going out for the first session. Me and my friend do talk a lot throughout this footage because we both used to race karts, and so he's giving me some tips, but some of them were useful, some of them were total nonsense, like he told me to drive on the curbs. But we don't know how the track was. It was first time out on track on my semi slicks, I should call them, because that's what they basically are, 200 treadwear. I was transitioning my go-kart skills to the car. Car was low enough. We were aquaplaning quite a bit through some of the corners, as you just saw in the last corner. And we get some understeer. Little save right there. There's a lot of them, I'll tell you that.
I have no clue how this track is. Is that hairpin or no, it's a chicane? This is the only corner I know.
Gotta go a little bit wide.
I know, yeah. Bro, I thought he was about to wave that shit at me.
Well, I just recorded a whole voice for like 2 minutes and my mic wasn't on. But you're probably saying, Rish, why are you braking so early? So, yes, I would usually probably brake way later, but I ordered brake pads a week before this event and they decided not to show up. They showed up a day after the event, which sucked. So we were using the stock brake pads that I had from Motorsports, and they were cooked. So if you take a look at my TikTok, you can see them falling apart. We get a spin right there.
We stalled in neutral.
Then we get the car going in. We stalled in neutral somehow. But I'll say this right now, that was the only spin of the day. Alright, you guys probably just don't want to see me driving normal. So from here, I'm just going to show you a bunch of highlights from this session. Cue music. Alright, going out for the second session. Still raining. We're taking out my other friend out. His name's Aryan. He also raced karts with me last year. So, yeah, but as you can hear me say, I do say it's drying up. It stopped raining. It was just a wet track at this point. An instant oversteer.
Instant oversteer?
A second time. Oh my god, I said it inside. Said it myself too. Repeating my words out here. So you can clearly see it's much drier looking than that first session. There is about a hour gap. So there are wet spots on the track, as I do say it earlier, and there's a dry. And then you heard my friend say there is a dry line forming. It is slowly, but as of right now, it's still faster on the wet. With just the normal footage. In the rain, we're not going that fast. So, back to the music, but this time a different song.
Fucking save.
Fucking crazy thing, bro.
Class leader.
Yeah. I say.
Fucking caught in my steering wheel. Drive to wet. To oversteer. Dry there.
So taking a pause from the drifting, as you can see, we've been catching this Evo that's in front of us, and he's just doing an open lapping day, which CSCS allows some days. So that since we're like in a slower process of production, there's open lappers, and then there's the time attack drivers. As you can see, that Evo gapped us in the street. He's making 450, around 450 horsepower, I think. So compared to my 90 horsepower, he can easily get us on the straight. But you can clearly see we're the better driver through the corners.
Oh yeah, that's right here.
So we've been catching him quite a bit. As you can see, we're right on his bumper. And instead of being a good driver that's just doing an open lapping session, he blocks us and decides he wants to go wheel-to-wheel racing. So as you'll see in like the next few minutes, he's just gonna be blocking us through all the corners. He takes a really tight line. We take the nice wide line to avoid the wet patches, and we're getting right on his bumper. He takes another tight line here, and I think I can get him around the outside. But he guns it to the next corner so he can just be ahead of us. I'm getting pissed in the car. And we get bare oversteer out of that corner because I was losing my patience. And I hit a wet patch. And coming out of this hairpin is tiny straight so we can get some time. My friend's telling me to give myself a gap so I can set a proper lap, but
he's all-wheel drive as well. I don't know.
I'm catching him way too quickly through these corners.
It's an open lapping car.
I see my friend calling him slow.
Careful.
Alright, enough of me. Back to the music. Let's see some wheel-to-wheel fighting.
It's still wet near the slow speed area. It's like one. Bishop,
Yeah.
get clear behind. Slow it down here.
No, we won't have to have any laps left.
Start from the puddles up the apex and dry everything.
Oh, that evil, bro. Is this a good time to tell you that the brakes are gone?
No.
Okay, I won't tell you.
Okay, thank you. So, how are the brakes?
Great! Full pads, fresh.
Very reassuring.
Don't squeal at all when you brake.
So
Is it
going
good
out
to
for
tell
our
you?
third session, this session's a
Oh,
little
the
Brakes
special.
are non-existent.
Damn, a lot of S's. This session's a little special. This session's a little special because we're going out with one of my really close friends. It's the first time he's going out in the car with me on track. There's this yellow, I think it's a Stealth SRT, is what it's called. But he's right ahead of us. But he does let us by right here.
Fuck yeah, fuck you, bitch!
You can hear my friend yelling. We do waffle a lot, so I'll play some footage of us also waffling, as well as highlights from this session.
This guy's waffling so
Oh,
much.
guess who's back? Yep, the Evo 10.
Get out
I
the way,
am
hobo.
yelling at him again.
Come on, we're the drive.
Now that this session is dry, we're catching him even more. And right here, we're just on his bumper.
Move it, move
There
it.
he goes, using all that power he has.
Oh. Big ass fuck on it.
Once again, instead of being a good open lapping driver, he's gonna block us. Using all that power, getting into the next corner. I don't know what he was thinking going in that tight and blocking us again through the next corner. I'm pissed at him.
Move,
You can clearly
man.
hear in my in-car footage. And ready for this? Gap. He's gapped us. 400 horsepower. Can't do anything against him in the straights. And past goes Golf R. He was actually the guy that was right next to him, set up right next to me. And me and him became good friends. He got a podium that day. Pretty good. For his first session, but he did have a really quick car. Here I'm giving myself a little gap so I don't catch that Evo right away, but as you can see now my friend has caught up to him, but the Evo lets him by. Guess he really just didn't want to let the Miata by. He goes really wide and almost cuts in on us, but then we get him right around the outside. So my GoPro stopped recording midway. My GoPro does have some issues, which I can't fix because it's not under any warranty anymore. But so we're going on to the fourth session here. I'm going out with my dad for the first time. I really wanted to show him how good I was at driving. So not much interesting happens in this session. I will show the few interesting parts that did happen. But yeah, my dad's pretty quiet. I'm pretty focused. I'm just trying to get a good lap in so I can qualify because it is now fully dry on the track. So there isn't much from this footage. So let's just show you some highlights and then jump to session 5.
Brakes are fried. They're done. Finished. Nothing left.
No, it's kind of done, but I won't say brake is done. What I would say is...
So going out for the 5th session, I'm only going to show you one lap here. This session had to count because this was the final session and it was getting really competitive. This is the most attended event this season by drivers. We had 9 production spec drivers and only the top 8 make it to the final podium session. So I really had to push. So we were pushing hard. No passenger this time, just us, locked in, and we're going through the 3rd corner here, and we were running I think a 134 throughout the day, and that was just above the cutoff, so I was scared I wasn't gonna make it. So there's this Subi in front of us. He luckily does let us by. You can already see he's turned on his right signal for us to pass. Nicely makes his way over to the left. Coming into the final sector, we just got 4 corners to go. Takes the sharp right-hander that's a little tricky at this track. You can see you can hear the left car you can hear the left side of the car bouncing. That sway bar end link did end up braking. Coming into the final right sweeping, and we get massive oversteer. Luckily we saved that, or we would have been in the wall. You can't hear it in the footage, but I could hear it in the car. There were people gasping in the crowd, surprised I could save that. And I get out of the car and my friends come up to me. It's like, damn, we heard people saying someone almost went into the wall, and they looked, and of course it was me. I was going full push there, and the tires just overheated right towards the end. But that lap was enough. It was like a 132. So I'm just gonna go directly over the final session.
Well, I made the end, boys, but now it's raining like hell.
Are you vlogging right now?
Of course I am.
You're the driver, bro.
Bro, look at the rain. It's raining like hell.
Show the pictures. Show the pictures.
This is the boy that's now wet. That's the guy with back issues. That's my sister. Manfred over there who's addicted to the dog because he doesn't have a social life.
Remember, go check what happened. You go check.
Cars up there, but yeah. Alright.
You drank it.
That Scion FRS that's standing right in front of us is only 5/10 faster. He got the second in the end, but I can push. I think I can get this win. Not win, but I think I can get above him. This should be good.
Alright, going out for that final session. We got an FRS directly ahead of us. We're gonna leave him some gap so we can get our tires warmed up. I'm running some Nankang CRSs, as you know. They take about 2 laps to warm up, so my 3rd lap is usually my fastest. So we do give him a gap so you can just, because we are the last car that qualified, luckily. So you guys don't really need to see this, and I'll explain why in the next clip.
Okay, so we're rerunning it because transponders for all of the cars, the app stopped working and they deleted the times by accident. So we're rerunning it. Gas is not great. Brake fluid was boiling, right? So we're running it all again. Same thing as last time, 5 laps, 3 fault laps, 1 out lap, 1 end lap.
Okay, so I'm not going to do a voiceover for the last part. I'll let you guys just enjoy. Play some music in the background, and you guys can see the 3 hot laps.
Like empires, we rise and then we fall. Can the tides calling?
recorded anything today?
Tires are dead.
They're almost dead.
My brakes are cooked, so good luck to the guy behind the camera.
Both cars are great.
Rained like hell.
Rained like hell. Saw that earlier. A lot of GoPro footage. Yeah, good day.
Fifth.
Time 1:31. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.
Catch you.